Caroline Manzo is still upset and threatening to smack Teresa Giudice over the OG's age-old feud on The Real Housewives of New Jersey. Caroline Manzo is still upset and threatening to smack Teresa Giudice over the OG's age-old feud on The Real Housewives of New Jersey. Viewers got to witness Caroline and Teresa's fallout in the show's early seasons. After starting the show as close friends, Caroline wanted nothing to do with Teresa by the time she exited the series in season 5. But Teresa remains best friends with Caroline's estranged sister Dina Cantin, and it's led to continued tension between the former friends. The years of history between the RHO and JOGs add to the seriousness behind their drama. Dana appeared in season 1 before exiting the show and returning for one more season 4 years later. Her return in season 6 came after Caroline exited the show the season before. Dina revealed her estranged ties with Caroline and their brother Chris Loretta, who is married to fellow OG Jacqueline Loretta. Without going into too much detail, Caroline and Teresa had also fallen out once Teresa was charged with fraud that ended up putting her and Joe Giudice in prison. Teresa always pointed fingers at Caroline and Jacqueline and accused them of being involved in providing information that led to her being charged. Caroline is tired of the labels she feels Teresa continues to give her. The OG recently appeared on her son's Dear Albie podcast on an episode titled Caroline Manzo, Out for Blood. The episode was appropriately titled because Caroline didn't hold back from issuing a verbal threat to Teresa. "I'm just gonna put it out there, 'cause I just don't give a F, alright? You know what? I would get great pleasure, fans, community, to go in and just knock the stead out of Teresa, verbally, and just put her in her place," Caroline said in response to her son reading a letter from a fan who asked if she would ever return to the show to confront Teresa. Caroline explained how tired she is of Teresa, opening her very uneducated mouth and seemingly blaming her and Jacqueline for IRS issues that led to her fraud charges. "We are not those people," Caroline quipped. Caroline used an analogy, something the Jersey ladies are known for, in describing her current feelings towards Teresa. "Sometimes you gotta smack the bully. I am more than happy to go smack the bully," Caroline said. It was strong words coming from the OG, who was one of a few to ever call Teresa out for her actions. Teresa, of course, didn't like being challenged by Caroline, and the pair were arch-enemies by the time Caroline left the show. The Manzos enjoyed a 3-season run on their spin-off Manzo'd with Family before exiting the reality TV world for good. But as an OG with so much unfinished business on the show, fans are always curious to know how Caroline feels about the show's leading lady. There could be a lot more behind their feud than Teresa's past IRS issues. Teresa and Dina are best friends in real life, and Caroline hasn't spoken to her sister in years. Dina recently revealed Dolores Catania's involvement in her legal case against her ex-husband Thomas Manzo. Dina accuses Dolores and Caroline of writing statements to defend Tommy despite him being charged with orchestrating a violent home invasion against Dina and her husband Dave Cantin. The messy behind-the-scenes further strains Caroline and Teresa's relationship. The Real Housewives of New Jersey has always been known for bringing real-life drama to Bravo. It's clear that if Caroline were to ever return, things might turn violent.